Welcome to Clear Your Debt Now, another session in the Money Manifestation Mastery series. We are going to be taking a look at your debt. Any debt that you have, we are going to bring our full presence, focus, and attention to it in today's session. I have found working with my clients that debt can be an abundance block, a money block, a weight that can stop you or block you from moving forward, expanding into the next level of your purpose, of your power, and of your prosperity. And it's very normal human behavior to want to ignore or avoid things that are uncomfortable, or something that may feel too big and overwhelming to look at. So today I want to create a loving, safe space to support you with looking at an area that may not be very comfortable for you, but is very important to support you with moving forward into your next level. Now, the debt that you have accumulated comes from past decisions. In order to move forward, we need to take a step back and look at what's happened in the past and also where we are now. We need to get honest, real with yourself, and take a close look at what is here. And there is a very powerful transformational process that I want to take you on today. A deep dive into the unconscious of your debt to support you with your liberation, with your freedom, moving you forward powerfully and effectively. So this is going to be a combination of some practical information as well as a guided activation or meditation. We're going to be taking a deep dive into the energetics of your debt, transforming them right to the root of your debt, and helping you to release, liberate, and set you free, and create a practical action plan to support you moving forward. So let's dive in. I want to invite you to have your pen and paper with you, a journal to write down any insights and awarenesses that come through from today's session. I want you to switch off all distractions so you can really drop in and be with this process. I want you to get nice and comfortable so we can drop in and do the deep inner work with today's session. So you can write and journal with the questions I'm going to ask you today, or you can close your eyes and meditate, drop into a deeper level together today. Listen to what feels right for you. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes, but as always, please listen to you and your body and what feels right for you today. So closing your eyes, we're going to take some beautiful deep breaths into your body, relaxing and releasing with the exhale. Slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. You're calling yourself fully present here now. Relaxing, releasing any stress, tension, holding with the exhale. Now breathe in safety, relaxation with the inhale. Relaxing and releasing with the exhale. We're breathing in presence, your attention, your focus, and releasing any stress, overwhelm, distraction with the exhale. Breathing yourself present here now with this powerful process today. Thank you. I want to honor your courage and your willingness to be with this process, with the understanding that there are rewards that come eventually from being brave and courageous, sitting with the discomfort now for your future liberation. Beautiful. So we are going to welcome your debt into the space. I see your debt as having its own consciousness, its own energy. We're going to welcome your debt into the space now. We want to bring your full awareness, your full presence to your debt, being willing to see it, look at it, acknowledge it, be present with what is here now. And I'd like you to get honest about how much debt you have. The debt that you want to clear, the unhealthy debt. The debt that's holding you back from moving forward. So please write that down. What is the amount of debt that you have? The unhealthy debt that you would love to be free of in an ideal world. Let's write down that amount of money. We're going to look at it, bring it into the space. And there is so much power in your presence. There is power in your willingness to acknowledge what is here now, because then we can start to work with it. We can start to transform it in time. So breathing, slow, deep inhalations, exhalations. We're welcoming your debt into the space now, so we can start to move it, shift it, transform it, release your debt. Thank you. And let's take a moment to be present with, how does this debt make you feel? The feelings, the emotions that come up with it. I want you to just keep breathing slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. And we're going to acknowledge the emotion that is here. Breathing your presence and attention into this moment. We're breathing safety and love and compassion into all that is here. All that is here. Beautiful, thank you. So again, when you're breathing your presence into how you feel, at first it may be uncomfortable, and in time, we will start to shift, change, dissolve, transform the feelings around your debt. Thank you. Thank you. So now I'd like us to make a decision. We're going to keep working with the emotions that are here, but I'd like you to make a decision. We want to decide what you want to do with this debt. Do you want to be free of this debt? Debt free, to clear it once and for all. You want to have a clear intention for this money manifestation process. What decision do you want to make today in terms of working with this debt? Are you debt free, free of debt? You've cleared all your debt, for example. Or maybe you want to reduce it by half. How would you like your debt to be in an ideal world? We want to make a decision, decide, get a clear intention for what you're going to be manifesting and working with today. So I'm going to hold the intention that you are debt-free, free of debt, assuming that's what you're going to want. But again, choose whatever's right for you at this time. So we're putting that seed in the ground, that decision, that declaration. I am debt free. I am free of debt. This is what I'm choosing. Beautiful. So we put that stake in the ground, that decision, and then we start the healing transformational journey of what is working with what is here now in order to take the aligned action steps to support you with your intention, becoming debt free. And we start that journey. We start that journey. And we begin by going within, getting really honest and real and present with what is here now. We're holding your powerful intention, the powerful intention, and we're going to go in and look at what do we need to see, what do we need to acknowledge, what do we need to address, what do we need to release, and what aligned action do you need to take to become debt-free, free from your debt. Beautiful. So let's breathe down into the body again. Beautiful. So for a moment, I'd like to call on the version of you that is debt-free. I'd like you to see, feel, imagine, or know of what it will feel like, what it will be like to be free of debt. What do you see? What do you feel? How are you living your life? We want to connect to that vibration. Who are you when you are free of debt? How does it feel? How are you living your life? And let's tap into that energy. We want to bring that vibrational reality into the present now so you can feel it, get a sense of it, connect to it. And this version of you is here with you now as a guiding light, a mentor, to show you the way through, the path to liberation, the pathway being free of debt. Let's welcome this future version of you now into the present, tapping into that feeling, getting a sense of who you are and who you are becoming when you are free of debt. Beautiful. Thank you. So we're going to hold that. This is your intention. This is what you're manifesting. And we are stepping into that version of you now and welcoming this version of you into the present moment. Beautiful. So now we need to dive a little deeper and start working what I call your money blocks, but working with the debt, right? We need to step into the present. What do we need to address in the present to help you manifest your intention into reality? And so this is both very practical and also a powerful, energetic process. Healing journey, transformational journey. I'm going to take you into the energetics now, and then we will get clear on the practical aligned action that you need to take. So I'm inviting you to sink even deeper. We have the version of you that is debt-free here as a guiding light showing us the way. We're now going to dive even deeper. Now in the energetic realm, I feel your debt, the energetics of your debt, lying in the lower realms. So from your hips down and beneath you. That's where I feel this aspect. So I'd like you to breathe down into your legs and bring your focus, presence, and attention to the space beneath your feet, beneath your legs. And we're going into the underground. We're going into those lower spaces and places, into the unconscious, into the unconscious. We are going to start to bring your consciousness into the unconscious, light into the shadow, love into the darkness, presence into the pain. This is the shadow work, an important part of your money manifestation and mastery journey. We're calling on that courage that's required to go in. We're calling on safety to support you with this process. So let's continue to take those deep, slow inhalations and exhalations as we dive a little deeper in. Thank you. So we're going in and meeting your debt. We're meeting the emotions, the beliefs, the choices you've made in the past that accumulated this debt. And in a way, the past version of you. Maybe a more unconscious or disconnected version of you. And perhaps making decisions from pain or lack or scarcity. We're going to meet what is here for you, your unique relationship with your debt. And let's go in, keep breathing into the legs, into the feet, into the lower centers. We're going to breathe in and feel. We're bringing consciousness to the unconscious. Let's breathe in. There's a beautiful healing energy coming through for you, coming into the debt as we're starting to breathe. Breathing your presence in. We're breathing in compassion, acceptance. This is a judgment-free space. With the powerful intention that we are ready to clear and release this debt when it's ready. But first, before releasing, we need to acknowledge what's here. So breathing into the feelings, breathing into the pain. Thank you. So we honor and acknowledge the debt that is here. We're willing to see it, recognize it, be with it, work with it. We're holding the intention to liberate this debt, to set it free. And we're liberating the energetics behind the debt, the old emotions, patterns, pain, trauma, wounding that is connected to this debt within yourself. And we're learning how to build and create new healthy relationship with money. New healthy financial foundations. And we do that by first going in and healing the old wounded finances, relationship with money. So let's breathe in. Keep breathing in. We're showering your debt with love, with presence, with consciousness, and the intention to set it free in time. Keep breathing. Slow, deep inhalations, exhalations down into those lower centers. Relaxing, releasing with the exhale, inviting you to surrender, 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 let go, let go, let go. Releasing the old thoughts, beliefs, emotions, patterns, programs connected to this debt. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. And thank you. We're holding the intention now to release and let go of any old patterns that are holding this debt in place. Releasing the energetics that are holding this debt in place, and we're going to set it free now. Make a choice to let it go, to liberate you, to set you free, to set your debt free. So anywhere you're unconsciously holding onto this debt, We're going to release and let it go now. Breathing deep inhalations into your body. And releasing with the exhale. Anywhere you're unconsciously attached to holding this debt in place, we release and let it go now, making a clear declaration, decision to release and let go. Keep breathing into any emotions, any thoughts, feelings that are coming up. We lovingly keep breathing, releasing and letting go with the exhale. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are releasing an old version of you, an old, wounded, hurting aspect of yourself, and releasing of the debt. We are releasing for yourself. We are doing the inner transformation for outer change. Releasing your unconscious connection to this debt. Going on this transformational journey, supporting you to become debt-free, free of debt now. Thank you. Keep breathing into your legs, into your feet, into the spaces beneath you. We're starting to breathe in, receive the energy, the vibration, the experience of financial freedom, being debt-free into those lower centers. As you release and let go of the old patterns connected to your debt, we create space to receive into. We're receiving and welcoming in that financially free, debt-free version of you into the lower centers when you are ready. Honoring the releasing process that is continuing to happen as we set your debt free. And we begin to receive, receive, receive. Welcoming that debt-free version of you into your new reality. Beginning to manifest, to become debt-free. Thank you. Honoring the deeper inner process that's playing out here. Keep breathing slow, deep inhalations and exhalations. Continuing to invite yourself to release and let go. Letting go, letting go, letting go of the old version of yourself that has been attached to your debt, holding your debt in place. It created the debt in the first place. We're releasing this old wounded pattern, holding it with a lot of love, and also understanding this may be a process for you. Bringing in that patience and compassion as you journey through this process now. Thank you. Beautiful. And please take all the time you need with this process. And when you are ready, we are going to call in on the debt-free version of you. And we're calling in practical guidance, aligned action, asking, what do you need to do? What aligned action do you need to take to release, to free your debt? What is the next best baby step that you can take to start the process of becoming debt-free? What practical action step can you take now to begin the journey of becoming free of debt? I would like you to meditate on these questions, journal with these questions, listening to that intelligence within, the part of you that's already debt-free, that knows how to liberate you and set you free. And keep breathing slow, deep inhalations and exhalations, breathing with whatever comes up for you. And start to listen to that inner guidance, to that inner wisdom, and see what that practical action looks like for you at this time. Remember, it can be a small baby next step. We start now. Breathing in, relaxing and releasing with the exhale. Writing down any wisdom, any guidance that's here for you now. Writing down that practical, aligned action. Just listening, releasing any judgment, any preconceived ideas. You may wish to pause this recording to spend more time with this question. So your inner guidance is showing you a simple action plan. And what do you need to do? What do you need to do to put that action in motion? What support do you need to be able to take action on that guidance? You want to give yourself the support you need to action on the aligned action. Now, if what's coming through feels impossible to you, too big, too far away, too overwhelming, the first step is to put your intention onto your vision board. I am debt-free. I am free of debt. And hold the intention. Keep holding the intention until you are ready or able to take action on that guidance. So if it's not possible to take action in this moment, you're holding the intention and getting yourself prepared for when you can take action. And we also stay open then to other ways for your debt to be released and cleared. The most important thing is to keep doing the inner work around becoming debt-free, around releasing your debt, the mindset work, the emotional work, the energetic work, tuning in and listening to the consciousness of the debt, tuning in and listening to the version of you that is already debt-free, getting practical with this process. In time, if you keep focusing on this, you will begin the journey of becoming debt-free, one baby step at a time. So let's take a deep breath into all of this. It's powerful, deep work. It's a beautiful process of liberation. It requires patience. Your practice, coming back to your practice, being intentional, bringing your focus to your debt, and really taking that consistent, aligned action, guided by your inner wisdom, by the debt-free version of you, supporting you through the healing and transformational journey that this process is also taking you on. So let's take a moment to give yourself thanks for being willing to do this work, for being willing to do this powerful process. It takes a lot of courage because it's not comfortable, but there are great rewards in time for being willing to be brave, to process through the discomfort for your future liberation, for your financial freedom. So thank you so much for joining us today. I would love to hear what came up for you. I know it's deep and vulnerable. I'd love you to share in the comments what came up for you with this process, what awareness you had. Any questions that you have, please don't hesitate to ask. I would be happy to support you further. And thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us for today's session. I would love to hear how you found it, so please comment and let me know. If you've enjoyed today's session, please like this video and make sure to subscribe to this channel to receive my weekly trainings and activations each and every week.